Hi, everybody. Mark from the Cinemondo podcast here with another Cinemondo shortcut. These are little few-minute videos. I like to talk about a movie I've seen that I don't want to bother the other Cinemondoites with because maybe the movie isn't big enough or not that it's good enough, but it's just maybe they don't want to see it. They want to see some other things. We have our we have our loves of our movies, but we kind of have our different specialties. And sometimes, Kathy likes maybe stuff that's a little more hardcore gore. Burke likes older films, classic films, film noir. I kind of like everything sort of in between, stuff that I can see for free, for instance. If it's 99 cents, I'm not touching it. Meanwhile, I get a $5 coffee. So go figure. But this film is a film that you can watch if you have Netflix. It's a Spanish language horror film called Don't Listen. Listen to me and go watch Don't Listen. I mean, I'll give it a recommendation. It's interesting when you watch a film, especially a horror film in a different language, where you have to read the subtitles unless you understand Spanish. I don't. There's something a little bit off with the horror, especially if the horror has to do with a haunted house where the ghosts or the demons or the bad thing that's in the house is talking through a walkie-talkie or a baby monitor or some sort of speaker, some sort of EVP thing, which is what this film is about. It's about this husband, wife, and a 10-year-old son that moved to this old house, and they want to fix it up and flip it, but the son starts hearing some weird things, some weird voices through his toy, which is kind of like a transformer toy. And it kind of goes from there. So that's kind of standard horror, scary stuff. But what makes this movie, I think, worth watching is, number one, it moves quickly. I mean, it is right from the very beginning. I mean, it's not Evil Dead too fast, but it's pretty darn fast. And I think that really helps and sort of moves things along. And there's some intense moments of gore, which are like, whoa, shocking. So it made me watch the film. But again, when there's a Spanish voice coming through saying scary things, it's not nearly as intimidating if you understood what they were saying. So you have to read the subtitle, which is always like a few seconds behind. You're like, oh, okay. So it sort of loses something, but also makes it kind of a weird watch. The acting's really good in it. I don't know any of the actors. I'm sure they're big in Spain, so they're all competent. It's very well directed. It's some of the gore stuff is a little bit over the top. Some of the scares are sort of generic. So I'm not going to give this an A+. But certainly, if you like that kind of thing, this movie works. It worked for me, and I like the fact that it moved along. I mean, I thought it was going to be, okay, this is going to be this family. It's sort of going to have its pace where stuff happens to the boy, it happens to the parents, and no, it's not like that. It kind of shifts gears and does a lot of different things as it goes along. And at 90 minutes, it's brisk enough that you're not, you're checking your watch, you're checking your phone, checking your Twitter feed, doom scrolling and stuff, which is what I do through a boring film. But this wasn't boring. I enjoyed it. Well directed, with kind of an intense ending. So all of that is good. So listen to me and watch Don't Listen. And I think you'll have fun. So thanks for listening to my shortcut. I'll be back with another film. I think I have an idea what it's going to be, but I change, that can change. But this is Don't Listen on Netflix, streaming right now. Check it out. And for us, please, I forgot to mention this at the beginning of the shortcut, but I'll mention it now. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Also go to our website, cinemondopodcast.com. You can check us out on the social media, but like and subscribe to our page. And there's plenty of videos. We're adding not only more shortcuts from all three of us, but we do trailer reviews. We have our regular Cinemondo podcast. We have our Star Trek podcast. So there's a lot of things available for you to see for free on our YouTube channel. So please do that. It would be much appreciated. And speaking for Kathy and Burke, we love doing this podcast, and we hope you enjoy watching us and listening to us. So thanks very much, and see you again on Cinema on the Shortcuts. Bye.